YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video, everybody. I'm so excited to have you back all here together again. Now, I know that you can see that mostly when I post my DreamWorks reviews, I technically sometimes film them the day they're the day they're released, or I post them another day so I can just get them done and over with, so that way when I post it, I can just post it and not have to film the whole thing. For this DreamWorks review, I'm filming it 2 days before it is released, so by the time you're watching this, I filmed it 2 days ago. In case you're wondering, I filmed it. I'm filming it in the morning of March 3rd, so in case you guys are wondering. But today, for the next DreamWorks review, as you guys can see in the title down below, we're reviewing the next DreamWorks movie on my list, and that is Flushed Away. Now, here's a little backstory behind this before we get into the review, is that I actually own this movie. Like, hang on, where is it? Well, I don't want to find it. I don't want to find it right now, cause I'll waste more time if I do that. But cause I have school in a couple of hours, well, in 1 hour probably. Well, yeah. But yeah, I own Shark Tale, and I also own, and like there was this thing that it came with Flushed Away, so that was actually pretty cool. So yeah, I actually own Flushed Away and Shark Tale. So if I want to go back to see Flushed Away again, if I don't get HBO Max anymore, then I have Flushed Away to watch on DVD. So that's something nice to know. But with that said, let's talk about Flushed Away down in the comments, and now let's get started with the review. Alright, so I think the best thing about this movie is that with the story that they told, I thought that this movie was pretty clever. Like, granted, the story is a bit predictable, which we'll get into that when we talk about the bad. But, you know, I thought the story here was sort of interesting. Roddy, played by Hugh Jackman, I thought was pretty handled well. It's pretty well. So I thought they did a really good job on that. Also, I thought his relationship with Rita, I thought was also a pretty good job too. Granted, they don't give really big details of. Actually, we'll talk about the bad in that separate video. And also, but the way I think it's clever is that they have like these funny jokes, and like there's just some of these funny moments in here, where they're talking like a rat screams like a little girl, like it's so funny, and like they make these clever little things in the movie that is just so cool. There's definitely some unrealistic things that happen in this movie, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit. And you know, it has some cool, good characters, so I actually pretty enjoyed this movie a good bit. But now let's talk about the bad. Now, when I talk about the bad, I'm not saying that there's big issues with the film. There's definitely not, but it's close. It's not even close to being as good as, say, like Shrek or Kung Fu Panda. It's not as good as those. But I will say this. There is like I said before, this movie is a bit predictable at times, and I feel like that they could have gone with the story of him being alone. I feel like they should have gone with that more a little bit. They didn't. They just left it the way it was. But I did not like that. Also, the storyline about there's definitely, as I said, there's some unrealistic things in the movie. There's like this plot line where if they flush toilets, a bunch of water comes in and it'll wipe away their whole city, and so they have to use ice particles to freeze the water so they won't hurt the rats. It's a very weird plot line, but I don't think that really works for the film that they were making. And really, the villains I didn't really think were that great. So this movie does have some good stuff, but then also some bad stuff. So I'm gonna go positive on this one. So let me know, what did you guys think about Flushed Away? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or you're right there in the middle? And are you seeing it this weekend for DreamWorks films? Are you watching the DreamWorks movies with me leading up to Spirit Untamed? Let's get some nice discussions going. With that said, let's go with those scores. Alright, so that is it for my Flushed Away review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6. My TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. Also, just so you know, if you want to see the past DreamWorks reviews that I've done in the past, you can check it out. I think I have a playlist in my playlist somewhere. I don't know how to attach playlists to my videos, but if you want to check out a playlist, just go check out my playlist up there. And also, next week, for my DreamWorks review, I believe I'll be reviewing B-Movie. I'm not quite sure. I believe I'll be reviewing B-Movie, but who knows. But I'll see you guys next week for DreamWorks review. But I will be posting 3 more videos today.